That's about as tooled up as I'm. All right, I've got a level 3 helmet, granted, but if somebody hits me in the chest 2 or 3 times, I'm gone. You had a level 3. Jesus, where did you find that?
Hi, it's Zubber1975 and today I'm bringing you a PUBG video, and I think that opening clip sums up my attitude towards squads and duos. Effectively, I will do anything to support my team, including giving up a level 3 vest and going out into sort of this area in a level 2 helmet and a level 1 vest. Basically, I did it for the good of the team. At this point in the game, it's much more advantageous to us that one of us has a level 3 vest and a level 3 helmet, and that one being Woody is way more advantageous. Here he's being shot at, so I'm throwing out smoke as a distraction, so he can crawl back a little bit and reposition.
Cheers.
I do everything in my power to support my team. That is my job, my function, my role. Sometimes that is the detriment of my own gameplay, which I'm not really worried about, because ultimately I have fun in this game, helping my team and having a giggle with my team. It doesn't always work out, you know, nothing ever always goes to plan, there's always something, but as you can see, we've just dropped from like 28 to 17 alive in that short space of time. So while that carnage is going on, I'm just going to chill in here for a moment. This is one of the weird games me and Woody had, where we dropped in, we looted a shitload of houses and places and ended up with very little loot. You know, you can see from my weaponry and armament and, you know, my meds that I didn't have like the greatest of stuff, and so, you know, we were sort of knew we were kind of gimped and handicapped, and we hadn't got many kills. We didn't really get involved in the early game killage because we were out trying desperately to travel to the centre of the zone each time and loot and loot and loot. But when you're focusing on looting rather than killing, sometimes it doesn't work out. So anyway, as you can see, I'm not in a position to really do a lot in the final circle. I mean, if I open fire with this, everyone's going to know where I am. And the UMP is pretty decent, as you'll see in this clip coming up, but it's not an ideal suppressed weapon for the final circle. You kind of want, well, it's not the final circle. In the final circle, very final circle, it's probably a very good little weapon, especially suppressed. But in this kind of range, in this kind of like area, as you can see, the circle's still quite reasonably sized and hasn't closed in. It's not an ideal situation, it's not an ideal weapon. You kind of want an assault rifle. And while I love the dinner plate gun, it has its places and uses. Shredding cars, having fun, being ridiculous, that's what the dinner plate gun does. It doesn't do, you know, sneaking around very well. You can't even have a suppressor on it. But as you can see, I'm just gonna hop up, get kill, try and like, you know, reposition and sneaky. I'm terrible at this, to be honest. When it comes to final circle, I am not that kind of player. I'm not very sneaky at all. But as you can see, 7 left alive. It's rocketed down from 28 down to 7. I actually can't believe how quickly this one went. Now, when you get knocked in the final circle or in the final throes of a game, the last thing you should do is crawl towards your teammate, because you'll give away his position. What I always do is crawl around looking for the last guys to try and give call outs to help my teammate as best I can. I'm dead anyway, you know, I'm not going to take him with me. And that's one of the reasons why I gave up the vest and helmet to him, because I kind of knew that was going to be how this one played out. I knew that if I was going to take a dinner plate gun into this sort of last stage of the game, and I was going to play like I was planning to play, I probably was going to get picked off by somebody. You know, that was always going to happen. Here I'm looking for what grenades I've got, and I find out I don't have any. You know, I was always going to get shot coming the latter stages of this game. It was always going to happen. So I thought, why not let Woody have the chance of at least weathering one storm, give him the level 3 vest, give him the level 3 helmet, and give him the best chance we have of getting through this game. I mean, it was just a miracle we got this deep into the game anyway, being zone boned all the way and never getting the equipment. The meds, the foothold, you know, you just know certain games, you just know you're not gonna do that well. And one thing that always annoys me in the latter stages of the game is when you obliterate someone, like I'll do in a second, and you don't get the kill because the zone claims it. It's really annoying. But anyway, you know, I'll take it. This was actually, I'm going to say, my kill because, yeah, the zone got him. But there's a reason why he was so weak. So with 4 left alive, I'm one of them, but I'm not actually up. And as you can see, I'm now going to crawl around and call out to Woody where I see the guys. You know, smoke's coming in. They know where I am, and they're not sure what's happening. They probably think I'm crawling towards him, looking for a revive. But you can't look for a revive at this stage of a game. You really can't. You're just putting your teammate at risk. Unfortunately, this doesn't work for us in this game. But this is generally the strategy you should employ in the final circle if you're not. Just get around and see if you can find the guys and call out where they are. I do, just a little too late. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching.
Ah! I just knocked one and then the other guy popped me from the side.